Welcome, dear yogis. Welcome to your last yoga class, your last practice, your last week of the spring reset journey. So we are now in week 3, or last week, where we are already after like 1 week, I think, that the spring equinox passed. It's our theme of Bloom and Rebirth. I don't know if you can hear it, but Morocco this time year in the transition of winter and spring always gets very windy, and it's really windy right now. So maybe you'll hear it. I'm sorry if you will hear it, but obviously we can do nothing about the cycles of nature. So just let's embrace it today. This theme, shortly, our last theme, we're gonna really embody this energy of spring. Spring is completely here now. We went through our little deaths in winter where something was dying. We released what we didn't need anymore. Then we had the perfect balance on the spring equinox between light and dark, day and night, also within ourselves. From there, the days are lengthening again. It's gonna get warmer. It's gonna get we're gonna get like longer sunny hours. So now we are fully stepping into spring, where we can really start to bloom, where we can set our intentions in motion, take the right steps to get to our intentions, to our vision. This is the energy of playfulness, of exploration, of expanding. So during this Mandala Vinyasa Flow, we're gonna really tap into this energy of like this fresh inner child, playful energy. So don't take yourself serious. Let yourself play and just have joy on your mat without any expectation. There's no one watching you. I'm not watching you. Just really tap into your own body, into your breath. So in Vinyasa, we always connect the body and the breath together. And we're gonna do this in a mandala flow. In a mandala, we move in a circular motion around the mat, which I think also really beautifully symbolizes this cyclical nature of life and of ourselves that we are also practicing and connecting with in this journey. So we move in a circular motion in our practice. It might feel a little bit confusing in the beginning when you have never done this before. So we move from the front of the mat to the side to the back of the mat. So let yourself forget that you have a front and you have a back of the mat. Let just your whole mat be a playground, and also allow yourself to maybe move off your mat if that happens. Nothing is perfect here. Winter is to play, winter is to explore. So let that be your theme of this practice. So with all of that said, we're gonna start in a lying position to ground before we start to really bloom into our spring energy and to start flowing. So come into a reclined butterfly position, and as always, have your props by your side. We might need a bolster, a blanket for Shavasana, and maybe some blocks during your practice as well. So if you need to press pause to get everything that you need, you can do that, and then you can meet me all the way on the back. And we come into a reclined butterfly to start. So maybe take a bolster or blocks underneath your knees, so you can have more support. And then place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Lift the shoulders as you inhale. And exhale. Let the shoulders and shoulder blades melt into your mats. Feel all parts of your spine touching the mats. And this reclined butterfly is a very spring-like posture where we open ourselves to new possibilities, to new energies. Where we come into the area of the hips, where we open the heart. And as you start to breathe here deeply in and out of your nose, let yourself reflect on this journey, on these 3 weeks. Thinking about what you released, Thinking about the seeds, the intentions that you planted. Thinking about your vision board that you made, maybe it's close to you. And now it's time for our intentions to manifest, to slowly start to bloom. Thinking about what you want to nurture, which steps that you need to take to step into these visions that you have for yourself. And as you inhale, really invite an expansion and this fresh energy of spring. Exhale, let go. And if it's within your practice, engage in your Ujjayi Pranayama, your ocean breaths. And then placing your hand from your belly on top of your heart. To really think about all the steps to take to manifest your intention. Think about what you want to nurture. What do you want to nurture for yourself? Deep breaths in. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky, bring the knees together. Exhale, bring your arms around your knees, Apanasana, gently rolling side to side here. And then coming back to center, bringing the hands behind your knees. We're going to roll up and down. If it's too much for you to engage your core, place your hands as a support on your mat. Round your spine, bring your chin gently towards your chest. And we roll up and down. Try to gently lift the chest and lengthen the spine as you roll up. Engaging your core to roll up and down. And as you roll down, try to round your spine. If you want to challenge yourself more, if you want to play, you can bring your hands next to you. No worries if it's hard. No worries if you fall all the way on the back. Let yourself play and explore here. And the next time that we come up, with or without your hands, we place the feet on the mat. We press ourselves up. And we're going to fold forward over our legs. Maybe you'll remove some layers, as I will do right now, so nothing is in my face. And then we move into a forward fold. So maybe this forward fold, you have your feet a little bit more wider than hip distance apart, so you have more room to stretch the legs here. Maybe it's the morning, maybe the legs are a little bit more stiff and you just woke up. And then gently let yourself sway side to side by either bringing the hands on the mat, or maybe sliding the hands to the left, to the right. So any movement here that I will guide you to do, let this be your movement. It doesn't have to be exactly as I do. Just follow most of the time my verbal guidance instead of watching me. So you can really feel this movement for yourself and find your own expression, spring energy. And we come to center, we heel toe the feet underneath the hips. We fold maybe a little bit more deeper. Remember to use your blocks if you need them. Maybe bending the knees. Then we inhale, we press into the feet. We roll all the way up. Reaching the hands up to the sky. Reaching towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Diving towards the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana. Taking 2 big steps all the way to the back of the mat, finding your plank pose, gazing to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift into downward facing dog.
Exhale here. So we take first downward facing dog. Maybe it's the morning, maybe it's the evening. Just notice how your body is feeling. How do you need to move in your down dog? Think about this energy of playfulness. Really exploring your body, self-expression. What does your body need? Allow yourself to play. Doesn't matter how it looks like, it matters how it feels. And then we take our vinyasa. So your vinyasa, you can move on your own pace by inhaling, coming into a plank. Exhale, you bring the knees down, or you keep the knees up and you exhale for chaturanga. Inhale either a cobra pose, baby, or a high cobra, or you inhale for up dog. You exhale for downward facing dog. So your vinyasa, your pace. So one more time, your vinyasa, your pace. Inhale. Exhale to the mat. Inhale, your back bend, expand. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Maybe exhale out through the mouth. And we're going to start our mandala here. So we are going to move first on the right side. We circle from the front to the back of the mat. And then we do the same sequence on the left side. But don't worry, I will guide you through it. Bring the feet together. Inhale, reach your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, open your hip here, bend your knee. Deep breaths here, you can stay here. Do you want to come more into this playful energy? You walk your hands a little bit more closer to you to have more space. Engage your core, bring your weight into your left foot, into your right hand, and bring your left fingertips. Walk them or slide them towards your left toes. And the fingertips are facing to the back of the mat, and we lift this right knee a little bit more up. Gaze to one spot, find your drishti. Let yourself fall, give yourself a smile or a laugh, and you fall, let yourself play. We place the left hand back into down dog. We inhale, we extend the right leg. We exhale. We bring the right knee into the middle of the mat. We come into balancing tabletop. And then we open into our low kneeling side plank. So we turn onto the right knee. Extending the left arm, left leg. Find balance here. Make sure that you don't sink into your right side. We inhale, we place the toes down. We reach left arm overhead. We find our kneeling half moon. We exhale, we lift again. We bend the knee. We grab hold of the left ankle. You can stay here, option one. Bring the heel towards the glute. Or you can come into your kneeling half bow pose, where you press hand and ankle into each other. You can gaze down, forward, or maybe gaze towards your left knee or left foot, really opening the chest here. Allow yourself to wobble. Allow yourself to play, to explore your body. We inhale, we release the foot. We bring the knee towards the chest. We flex the foot with the peace fingers. We grab the big toe. Stay here, leg is bent, or you extend the leg any amount. Inhale, maybe lift the leg just a little bit higher. Exhale, engage your core as you place your left foot in between your hands. Turn your back knee. Inhale, we reach up into high lunge. Then we exhale. We move into our warrior two. From warrior two, we inhale, we reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, we reach up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, stay here, extend your left leg. Exhale. Inhale, lifting your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands together. Slightly turn out
your right toe, bend your right knee. We come into Skandasana, so we extend the left leg. We point the toes up. You can come into a high Skandasana or a low Skandasana where you sink down, maybe slide your, which side is this? Left foot a little bit more forward. For more balance, keep the hands on the mat or bring them by the heart, maybe right elbow inside of the right knee. Maybe gazing over the left shoulder. Opening, expanding here as you inhale. Exhale. Then we slowly turn to the back of the mat. We frame the right foot. Place the hands down and inhale, swing your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale here, open and bend the knee, three-legged dog. Then from here, coming into this playful three-legged dog by either bringing the fingertips onto the mat towards your left toes. Left fingertips, left toes. You can stay here. Or you can extend your left arm next to your left hip. Or maybe try to grab your foot. It's really hard to talk like this. Even more engaging this playful side. Maybe you fall, like I do, and then you just come back up. So let yourself play and explore by reaching the left hand maybe towards the right foot. Now wherever you are, come back into three-legged dog, re-extending the right leg. So we move with the right side sequence back towards the front of the mat. We inhale here. Exhale, right knee into the mat. Balancing tabletop. Inhale, we turn open, kneeling side plank. We reach left arm, left leg up. Exhale. Inhale, left toes down, reaching left arm, kneeling half moon. Exhale, lift. Bring your hands towards your left ankle. Inhale, option, kneeling half bow pose. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Flex your left foot. Grab your toes. Inhale, option to extend. Exhale, place the foot middle of the mat. Finding low lunge or high lunge. Sorry, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open. Warrior two. We're still at the back of the mat. Inhale, we reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, we come back into warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Stay here. Inhale, extend your left leg. Find your exhale here. Inhale, reaching your arms up to the sky. Exhale, finding high or low Skandasana. So right knee bends. Variation of your Skandasana here, if you are in a low Skandasana, you can bring your right hand extended on the inside of the right leg and reaching the left arm up as if you draw one line from right hand to left hand. Opening and expanding here, pointing the left toes up. Inhale. Exhale, turning back front of the mat. Frame your right foot. Inhale, this time we come into a single-legged plank or just a regular plank. And you exhale, you take your vinyasa your way, your pace. Exhale, we meet downward facing dog. Maybe take a child's pose. Deep breaths here. Exhale, side out. So we just had our mandala on the right side where we circled in one direction all the way to the front and then to the back of the mat. So now we repeat this whole sequence with the left leg where we circle in the other direction all the way front and back. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach left leg up. Exhale, open the knee, open the hip, bend the knee. Three-legged dog with an open hip. Option to be playful heel, walk the hands closer to you. This time we bring right fingertips to the right toes. Maybe we lift the left knee a little bit higher, pressing into left hand. Balance into left
Hands, right foot. Deep breaths. Find your three-legged downward facing dog again. Inhale, extend your left leg. Exhale, left knee into the mat. Coming into your balancing tabletop as you inhale. And then coming into your kneeling side plank. Inhale, finding your kneeling half moon. Exhale, lift, finding your kneeling bow pose. Inhale to open, maybe gaze over the right shoulder. Exhale here. Inhale, bring the knee forward, flex your foot. Keep the leg bent or extend the knee. Inhale, maybe lift higher. Exhale, place a foot, middle of the mat. We come into high lunge. Right foot is forward. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, find warrior two. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse warrior. Okay. Inhale from your reverse Inhale from your reverse warrior, extend your right leg. Exhale here. Inhale, extend both of your arms. Exhale, find your Skandasana variation. Left knee bends, back of the mat. Inhale, for the first variation, hands by the heart or hands on the fingertips on the mat. Really allowing myself to be playful here as well as I give you these verbal cues. Opening the chest, maybe gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Nothing has to be perfect. See, I'm also not perfect. Then we frame left foot as we turn to the back of the mat. We inhale. We lift left leg, three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knee. Open your hip in your three-legged dog. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, previous playful version where we bring right fingertips towards the right toes. Stay here. Find your balance and your focus first. Other option is to reach the right arm next to the right hip. Other option is to bring the right hand to the left foot. Maybe one side is more easier or difficult than the other. For me, it's definitely this side that's more difficult. But allow yourself to play. Give yourself time to see and explore what happens. You can always shorten your stance of your down dog. Can be easier. Weeps. So do what you gotta do and have fun with this, as if you are a child playing in the garden. We come back into three-legged dog. Inhale, extend your left leg. Exhale, bring your knee into the mat, open, or come first into your balancing tabletop. Inhale, open in your kneeling plank. And bring the toes down. Coming into your, I forgot the name, kneeling half moon. Then we lift, coming into our kneeling half bow. We inhale. Exhale, flex your foot. Either keep the knee bent or extend your leg. Inhale, maybe lift higher. Exhale, place a foot in between the hands. So right foot is towards the back of the mat. We inhale, we reach all the way up. Lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, lift forward. Exhale, find your reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, stay here as you extend the right leg. Exhale. Inhale, reaching both of the arms up. Exhale, find your Skandasana variation. Maybe this time extending left arm, right arm. Expanding and opening here. Inviting in this fresh, new, blooming spring energy. Inhale.
Exhale, we turn back to the front of the mat, we frame the left foot. Inhale, single-legged plank or regular plank. Exhale, take your vinyasa. All the way back, downward facing dog. Breathing deeply, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Then from here, we lift the heels, bend the knees. Look forward. You can step or jump into a seated pose to the front of your mat. Be playful here. And we sit slowly down. And from there, we come onto our sit bones. We lean back, engage our core. Stay here, keep the spine long. Maybe lift your knees, finding your boat pose. And then from there, you can slowly roll all the way to the back of the mat. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. And then from here, placing your feet on the mats. You can either come into a triangle pose where you bring the knees together, or you can come back into a reclined butterfly, just how we started. Place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And allow yourself to observe here. We started in a supine pose in the beginning. And after our mandala, we arrived back into a supine pose. Notice if you can feel any difference in your body compared to the beginning of the class. Maybe you feel more fire into the body. Maybe you feel the heartbeats, sensations in the muscles. Maybe you can feel this spike of energy, of playfulness, of excitement, feeling of joy. And slowly bring your knees together. Bring your left knee into the chest, extend your right leg out. We come into a short spinal twist to end this practice. So extend your left arm, bring the knee over towards the left side, to the right side. Maybe you place a bolster, blanket or block between the knee and the mat. Gaze over your left shoulder. And then we switch sides. So right knee into the chest, we slide left knee out. Extend your right arm and then bring yourself into your twists. Maybe gazing over your right shoulder. So this knee doesn't have to be into the mat, just keep the right shoulder glued into the mat. And breathe deeply here into this twist. Slowly coming back to center. And then as always, this is your time to do any last poses or movements that your body needs before we move into Shavasana. So you can maybe pause this video to do what you need to do. This is your practice. And then whenever you are ready, find your Shavasana. And as always, it's your most important pose where we really integrate, where we go into this meditation after the practice, where we regulate the body, come back to neutral, regulate the nervous system. So it's important that you take time to settle here. Again, pause the video to do what you need. Maybe something behind the head, maybe a blanket on top of the body. Maybe you want to have extra grounding and place a bolster on top of your body. Have space between the arms and the legs. And let go of your breath here. Let go of any control in the body, in the breath. Let yourself become heavy into the earth. Let yourself rest and integrate. Where we have these little thresholds in between now and the end of practice, where we are completely present with whatever that's coming and going. We're not pushing anything away, but we're also not clinging onto something. We just merely observe and witness. You can always use the observation of the breath, the natural rhythm of your breath, to use as your anchor points. Sensations in your body. And really let yourself soak up this practice, soak up this beautiful blooming energy. This moment in nature where we are being reborn again, where nature is reawakening. And when something also reawakens in ourselves. Resting here deeply. And then slowly, before you start to move and breathe more deeply, notice how your body is feeling. Notice the mind. Notice anything that is present. Bring movements into toes, fingers, ankles and wrists. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Remove all the props that you were using to maybe bring the knees to the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Keep your eyes closed as we close this practice. Slowly roll over to one side. Take your time to gently press up. And find your way back into a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Awareness internally by yourself. And bring the palms of the hands together into Anjali Mudra. Bring the thumbs into the chest, bow your head to your heart. Feel this intention between the hands as if you are holding a little flower that is starting to bloom, that is starting to blossom. Really holding and honoring your intention. Honoring this energy of spring, renewal. But also allow yourself time to be reborn, to bloom. Nature also takes its own time. And so do you. Let's take an inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky, gathering this energy in between the palms. Exhale, bring hands to your heart. Give thanks to the heart. Inhale, bring your hands towards your lower belly or your womb space, giving thanks. Inhale, hands Anjali Mudra to the third eye center, giving thanks to any higher powers that you believe in. Inhale. And exhale, we give thanks to the earth. We give thanks to the earth and all her cycles. We give thanks to the season of spring that's ahead of us. Season of playfulness, new beginnings, exploration, the archetype of the inner child, letting something bloom, the energy of nurturing. Take your time to slowly unravel out of this practice. Thank you so much for joining, and as always, this is your practice. You can maybe do your journaling prompts after this, maybe do the Yoga Nidra after this, or tonight if you're practicing in the morning. And I'm wishing you a beautiful rest of your day or your evening wherever you are. We'll see each other into the next practice, into our next and last life. Thank you so much.